marking out the bare bones, beginnings of a narrow boat. For me stock steel plates. This is going to be the swim plates. I'm going to mark out the stern and the bow over there later. As you can see, it's all by hand. Most of the measurements are still in here. Yeah, this is the first day, and hopefully in 4 weeks' time we'll have the finished article, well, steelwork wise, which is what we're doing for Andrew and BCBM, is just the steelwork. So yeah, 4 weeks for definite, hopefully a bit sooner, but it takes what it takes. I don't rush it. I give a reasonable indication of time scale, but it's not worth rushing the job for a day or two here. But as you can see, these templates are old. It's what I've arrived at over many years. I'm fettling them, altering them, and finally coming up with a design I'm very happy with. And then you've got, that's your front canted deck area, that's your gas locker. Yeah, steel thickness is 6mm, which is what all hull up to gunnel level would be. Right. Oh, the base plate, which is to your right, is 10mm, which is pretty much an industry standard. It allows for plenty of wear, being 10mm thick. I mean, originally they were 6mm. But you know, people demanding boats to last a lot longer and not having to worry about overplating and wearing through, so 10mm was adopted. Okay. Right, yeah, everything stays framework-wise inside this boat. Along the sides, hull sides, is as it is. The only bits that we removed are these. They go cross quarters, obviously. You wouldn't want that in your boat. But apart from that, that's as it is. It'll be floor frames all the way down. And then we just cut these sprags out at the very end. Once we're happy, we're all square and it's true. And that's it. What we've got here. Just like that, keep it coming. Right, tip your forks forward, tip it down, and then just shove it in. But that way a little bit at the same time if you can. Just give it another shove, a little bit of one. Okay, that's it. Fuel tank's already in, there it is. You just connect up. It's already been pressure tested, so it's ready to go really. Right. Okay, then move along a bit, mate. Okay. So here we are at the end of our 4-week period, and you've seen at the very beginnings when it was just the steelwork laid out on the floor. Now we've got the finished vessel pretty much ready to go. The boat's now been primered in a single pack grey primer, put on airlessly, so it's got a nice smooth finish. And the hull side's been linished, panel wiped, 2 coats of Tough International blacking, which is pretty good standard paint. And it'll probably get the same again when it goes on to Alvechurch Boat Centre, and that's where ABC will complete the internal and finish the vessel, ready for the shows next year. And the boat's now up, ready on its rollers, ready to be craned away. How's that? Oh, I like that. How's that? Perfect first time.
Right this side, Connor.
Until you get it outside, you see it in its entirety, because you're always concentrating on little details and bits and pieces. You never really see the true picture until it's sort of out here in the daylight. And you think, yeah, I've done a good job, I'm happy with that.
No, this is just what we put on just to protect it while it's out, because if it was in primer, which is porous, the rust would still come through. So we have to get a gloss coat on it just to protect it from the elements while we're building. That's for without a full water and diesel tank, we can't ballast the boat accurately or as accurate. So we filled the diesel tank and the water, and because there's no engine in it either, we'll have to put a barrel of water on the back, which will compensate for the engine, so we can ballast the boat as accurate as we can. for completion. The ballast sits in the bilge, and we drop this in the form of slabs, which we drop in between each of the floor bearers, and we put sufficient in till we get the boat down adequately in the water. What we'll do now, put the floor, once the ballast is done, we'll get the floor in, which gives us a platform to work on, and then we'll batten and poly the cabin sides themselves in. It just makes it a safer environment to work in once the floor's in. With the electrics, until we've got the platform in again, no electrics will go in until it's completely battened and polyed out, and there'll be a certain amount of it which will go behind the panelling. And then once it's panelled, the rest of it runs at floor level against each side, and we can put removable covers on then, so it can be accessed at a later date.
And the plumbing?
The plumbing, it runs in the same duct. The electrics will at floor level. As does on this one, it's because it's got a hydraulic bow thruster. The hydraulic pipes will go in all in that same duct. And once that's it, the boat will be fully lined out before the electrics goes in, basically. Well, I've just put the drainer grooves in to this composite worktop, so and I'm just polishing out the finer scratches now, ready for the final buff with the sander. Me and my partner have done that, me and Steve. So we've been on that now, what's that, about 6 weeks inside. A little bit of thought process on some of the things in there. That's got a bit of a trick dinette on the Pullman dinette area, where they wanted the seats reversible so that they could use it as a dining area, but then the seat then lifts up and the backrest then folds down, and you swap the cushions and you can watch the telly then from the. So it just takes a little pivot points. It just takes a little bit of working out to get it to work correctly. So they're not sort of issues, just like bits of areas where you have to think about what you're doing. Oh, the heater, yeah, well, that's because it's all varnish. We keep it hot because it's the drying time for the varnish. It halves it basically. You can easily get 2-3 coats on in a day. So we just keep it too warm at times, but if it's too damp, then the varnish it dulls a bit and it stays tacky. It takes ages to go off, so we just keep the temperature up, keep the moisture out. The engine's all in, yeah, that's all in, up and running. Bow thruster, that's been in for about a month now, that has.
What engine has she got?
It's got a Beta 43 with a conventional PRM 150 gearbox, and it's got there's a hydraulic pump on the side of the engine which powers the hydraulic bow thruster. I say it's basically the construction's there inside now, isn't it? So it's the finishing off now. There's no more. There's the TV unit in there to build, and that's it.
And so to the finished boat, 61 feet of sheer luxury in all its high-tech detail, complemented by external decoration that is a modern take on traditional boat design. Inside, she's fitted out to the highest standards in solid Canadian ash. There's no MDF and no chipboard used anywhere in our boats, as we believe these materials have no place anywhere near water. The galley is extremely well appointed, with a microwave oven, a gas grill and gas oven. There's a full-size domestic refrigerator, and there's plenty of cupboard storage. Beneath our feet is a signature feature of all our new BCBM boats, with an underfloor cooler. The cooling is provided through the hull from the water below, which is about as eco-friendly as you can get. Tough, easy clean Karndean flooring complements the galley layout. Walking through to the dinette, note the plush carpeting up the walls to gunwale level, and the neat radiators powered by the Webasto boiler. The comfortable dinette converts to either a double bed or to 2 single beds, giving you a twin bed facility. Wilson's Oxford leather reclining armchairs with matching footstools are a key feature of the comfortable saloon, carpeted in Axminster to hotel quality. It's got a traditional multi-purpose, multi-fuel stove for those chilly evenings to keep you nice and warm, in case you prefer to use this instead of the Webasto heating. The combined DVD and TV is on a swivel bracket, so you can move it around to suit and then fold it away neatly afterwards. In the saloon there's yet more storage space for all your personal knickknacks that you like to take on your boating holiday. There's a stereo system with a radio and various inputs. The side hatches have a built-in fly screen, again in a cassette that can be retracted just with a touch. There's also the option of a draft-free Perspex infill, and of course there are secured double folding doors. Moving forward to the walk-through bathroom, the spacious design allows for a full-size 900mm quadrant shower, controlled with thermostatic mixer taps. There's a heated towel rail and a regular flush toilet. The elegant porcelain wash basin on its granite surface completes the bathroom lineup, and the built-in mirrors add to the feeling of spaciousness. There's plenty of cupboard storage space too. In the well-appointed master cabin, there's a large double bed. The overhead storage lockers are ample for storing all your clothes and personal items. The full-length wardrobe has a door with mirrors inside and out, and a built-in vanity unit for the lady of the house. There's a second TV in the master cabin too, so there's no need to fall out over what you're going to watch. It's always dangerous to claim that you're the best in any field, but we don't know of any other boat share company that offers this standard of fit-out or this level of sophistication in any of the boats they're able to offer. If we're not the best, we're certainly up there with the best. To find out more, please contact us on 01270 811 500. That's 01270 811 500.